The Toyota CHR was never the best looking car. I always thought it wanted to be a Honda Civic off-roader. Well, that has all changed for the new generation. This is the new Toyota CHR. The question is now, is it better than before? Well, let's find out. Hello everyone, welcome to Everything Cars and More. This is the #1 place to be for car news and reviews. Sit back, buckle up, let's go. So, let's start with the design at the front of the new Toyota CHR, and we get Toyota's new design language. We get the 2-layer headlight design with a sportier and more aggressive front end. The headlights incorporate the LED daytime running light as well as Matrix technology headlights. We also get this big black panel surrounding the grille, giving this more aggressive look to the front. The central air vent is also the main grille, and again it has aggressive styling to it. We do get some side vents, but they are hidden in the big black panel. Moving round to the side, and it is still unmistakably a CHR with its silhouette. What is odd though is the dual colour setup. It's something that we don't actually see on this type of car. We get the body colour on the doors, but as we move back it becomes black. A bit like what you would find on the new Toyota Aygo X. To be honest, I think this makes this car more sportier and quirkier than before. The door handles are also flush with the body, and we also get some stylish wheels. The tail lights also bleed into the side, making this car more modern than before too. Moving round to the back, and what we get is a completely different car with the rear being all black. We get these cat ears up on the roof like other modern coupe SUVs, and we also get this much thinner tail light system. This also houses the Toyota and CHR lettering. It looks much more modern and unique than before, but it still looks like a CHR. There is plenty of creases like before, but not too many, and the bumper is also quite sporty looking, which suits this car quite well. So far then, a big step forward in terms of exterior design, and something that looks decent from what we were used to. Let's have a look at what engine options there are for the new Toyota CHR. So, the engine range for the Toyota CHR is actually quite simple, with there only being petrol hybrid or petrol plug-in hybrid. Let's start with the petrol hybrid engine. So, this is a 1.8 litre hybrid unit with 138 brake horsepower. This can do 0 to 62 in 10.2 seconds, which is quite slow for this type of car. It is also mated to an automatic gearbox, and power is sent to the front wheels. Next up is a better engine, but it can be only had in the GR Sport. This is a 2 litre hybrid engine with 195 brake horsepower and a 0 to 62 time of just 8.1 seconds. Like the other engine, it is mated to an automatic gearbox powering the front wheels. Miles per gallon though is quite impressive at 57 mpg, which is quite high for a petrol engine. For the plug-in hybrid model, you can have a 2 litre petrol unit with an electric motor. This gives you 221 brake horsepower and an electric only range of 41 miles, which is quite decent. 0 to 62 is dealt with in 7.2 seconds, which is decent, and power is also sent to the front wheels. The price of the new Toyota CHR starts at £31,290, but it can go all the way to £40,000 for the top spec models. Let's have a look at the interior. Now, before we get inside the new CHR, I just want to remind you what the old version was like. It was getting very outdated with an old infotainment system, plain interior with loads of buttons and an odd layout that just felt dated when it actually came out in 2016. Well, step into the new CHR. It doesn't feel like it's the same company that's building this car. It is so different and much more modern and stylish than before. The dashboard wraps around you with this ambient lighting, and we also get some more premium materials and a driver orientated design with a sporty steering wheel and seats that support you well. The infotainment system is like what you would find on any other Lexuses and newer Toyotas, and it works very well once you get used to it. We also get physical climate control switches and a compartment to separate you from the passenger. The gear shifter is like the one from the Lexus LBX that I've reviewed a while ago too. The steering wheel is a bit of an odd design, but it is much better than before, and storage is also better than before too. We also get a new digital instrument cluster with great graphics and cool animations to make this car feel cooler than before. Overall then, a more premium interior that feels better to be in, and finally we also get a JBL premium sound system to go with it. Let's have a look and see what it is like in the back. So this is where the Toyota CHR starts to lose some points. I'm 6'2" and sitting behind myself I get a little amount of knee room but no leg room and headroom sitting up straight. It is also quite dark in the back with little windows and mostly plastic on the doors. We don't get any air vents or an armrest either. So sitting in the back then isn't that good unless you are a child, and as long as you don't get car sick. But also if you do like to look out the window then this may not be the car for you. Let's have a look to see if the boot can improve on the score. So, opening the boot to the Toyota CHR and you are welcomed with 364 litres of boot space. If you go for the sportier GR Sport model though, it does reduce by 20 litres as the 12-volt battery is moved into the boot. Also, if you go for the plug-in hybrid model then the space does reduce further to 310 litres. This isn't as bad now as compared to some other plug-in hybrid cars. So in summary then, what do I think of the new Toyota CHR? Well, it is definitely an improvement over the older model, but as a family car with teenagers then it may be too small for you. But if you do have young children then this may be the car for you with its modern styling outside and in. If you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video.